great guy, you know, in the home of health today, in the home of physical reparation, and we got in my opinion right away. I knew this guy's a great healer. So after half of us break our arms today, okay, here's the guy, right?
Thanks, man.
So I guess we'll talk about a lot today. I don't want to put an end time on how late we'll go to, but I'm here for myself and for all you guys. Okay, this is gonna be a great day. Overriding with all, like, this is I'm here to help you guys with a lot of things. Okay, one of the big things is we have to always be safe and take care of each other. Okay, we got a lot of old dudes in the club here. We got a lot of old guys in the house. We got a lot of young guys, young people, young arm wrestlers. So we gotta take care of each other. Okay, above everything else, safety. Okay, take care of each other on the table. Okay, so I guess where to start? What is arm wrestling? To me, it's a journey. Okay, it's a process of learning. It's a way to get stronger, in physical ways, in spiritual ways, in whichever way you want to look at it. But it's a way to self-develop with each other. So I wanna try to give you guys as much knowledge as I have from my experience in the sport. Okay, I've loved arm wrestling since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I'm 47 now. I've been shaped by my experiences in the community. Just like I would still arm wrestle. Even if there was no competition, even if there was no money, I would still do it, okay? I love the sport. I love the sense of community. I love the exercise. I'm at heart, I'm very lazy, okay? I don't like to go to the gym, even though I do it a lot. But I like to be with people. That's how I like to get stronger. But what I want to leave you guys with mostly is how to get really good at arm wrestling, okay? The biggest thing is take a look around the room, okay, and make connections today. This is the biggest thing that the sport offers, the community, okay? There's gonna be a lot of people, even here in California, that you don't know, okay? Take each other's Instagram, take each other's numbers, plan on coming together more, getting stronger with each other. I love California. I've been here a few times. One of my most favorite times of ever being here was when I got to hang out with Tom and Randy and Mike, all you guys, and when I got to fucking snake my way in into the Game of Arms Season 2. Got to hang out with Kenny, right? So there's a guy we all love and remember, and you know, so California holds a special place for me. You guys brought me in as basically teammates and a member of your guys' family. So every time I get to go to California, I get very happy. You guys got one of the best climates in the world. Every Canadian wants to move here. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today. So when I talk about arm wrestling with people and I start to like open the discussion, I like to talk about rules of arm wrestling. Rules of arm wrestling and how I like to think about arm wrestling from like a technical and a growth perspective, okay? And there's really 3 rules, and we're gonna talk about them a lot today. And I like to see, you know, who follows along with all the nonsense that I spout. Does anybody know the 3 rules of arm wrestling that I like to get? Like, I mean, everybody's got their own rules.
ABC.
But what's that?
ABC.
ABC is a huge one. ABC, always be climbing. This is a big technical philosophy in arm wrestling, right? Always be climbing. Always be climbing. But even though that's a correct answer, it's not the answer I'm looking for.
Never fight a losing battle.
Never fight a losing battle. That is, what rule is that? Because I like to put them in order.
I'm trying to remember 1, 2, and 3.
That's rule number 2.
Yeah.
Never fight a losing. What's that?
Get stronger.
You're really close.
Be
I'll
strong.
guarantee you. Be strong. Be strong is rule number 1. It's rule number 1. Be strong. Okay, and it sounds so simple. It sounds so simple, be strong, but it's probably the most difficult one because it's.
Will you yell can opener?
That is a big part of it too, man. That is a big part. But it's not the answer I'm looking for, Tom. It's not. Hey, one more thing, one more interjection like that, Tom, and you sue me up front.
Just one. Just one. That's all.
Right up front, right away, okay? So be strong, okay? We're going to talk about be strong a lot. Let's talk about it a little bit right now, okay? Be strong. Now, when it comes to arm wrestling and be strong, like talk about being strong as an athlete is many things. Okay, you got world champions, you got people who practice sports of all different ways, and it expresses itself differently. Okay, arm wrestling dominance, it's a hand fight. It's the interface is between our hands and potentially a strap. Okay, and we fight on an arm wrestling table. Oh yeah, make yourselves comfortable, guys. Like just relax, everybody. Just no need to stand at attention the whole time. Just the general layout so everybody can kind of understand what my plan is I'll talk for 20, 30 minutes maybe, tops, and then we'll hit the tables for a bit, and then we'll go back, I'll talk, but it'll probably get shorter, and then tables short, back and forth, okay? So, where was I? Be strong. Be strong in arm wrestling. Now, it's precision, okay? As an arm wrestler, the way you win is you bring the match close to you, okay? People talk about pinning in arm wrestling. These things, this is an illusion, guys. This is here to trick people, okay? You don't win. Like if you think about this pad, yeah, okay, oh, you can win that way for sure. And I don't want to say it's not important because it absolutely is. But I'd say it's like thinking about retirement when you got to make your way to work the next day, okay? Like there's a lot of things that got to happen before this happens. You got to bring the match close to you, okay? You got to achieve hand control. You think about what's important in winning a match, it's the center, okay? Like when you talk about what's important is right here, right at the middle of the table. That's where you win, that's where you gain initial control. You gain initial control, it's bad news in any way you look at it, okay? And bad news starts from the top, okay? We're gonna talk about a pyramid a little bit today. I'm sure some people have heard about this concept of a technical pyramid in the sport of arm wrestling. When I think about arm wrestling technique, and you guys don't have it in California, maybe, I don't know, you play on gravel hills or sand hills, but in Canada we play on snow hills as kids. We call it King of the Hill. And the game is to get to the top of the mountain. And when you're at the top of the mountain, it's easy to push people down, okay? And there's another rule, King of the Mountain, that you learn. You want to beat a dude up, you got to follow him all the way down the bottom. Okay, so you got to follow a guy down. Same thing in arm wrestling, but it's about controlling the top. The top is victory. Okay, you control the top of the match, the top of the hill. The top of the hill is the high hook. There's a high hook and then the high top roll. High hook, high top roll. Either way, the match is coming towards you through the top. Okay, you control. So there's this strength, there's this rising strength, controls the top. You always have to think if the other guy does the exact same thing to you. The post in arm wrestling, in my humble opinion, is one of the most uncounterable pressures. Okay, so what that means is there's a lot of good moves in arm wrestling, a lot of good ones. It's just there's not a lot of good answers to a post. Not a lot of good answers. As soon as a person tries to do something against a post that is not a post back, the post then opens up all sorts of counters, okay? Which is the idea of chasing a person down this imaginary pyramid. Okay, so there's the post. This is one of the be strong fundamentals, right? Rise, okay? Depending on where it goes from there, you have roll, okay? Rise, roll. You have rise, cup. You have keeping the arm inside the body. I call that, people talk about side pressure. I don't like to talk about side pressure. To me, side pressure is like a dirty word, okay? To me, like, please don't misunderstand. Side pressure is great to have. I wish I had more side pressure. But I like to think supination, okay? The process of supination, it's not side pressure. This is, when I think side pressure, I think this. When I think supination, I think this. Supinating, getting it inside your body, okay? So there's these 4 things: post, rising, rolling, pronation, top roll, okay? Cupping, all hooking, setting up the press, and supination, keeping the arm inside the body, okay? To me, this is be strong, okay? When you're talking about being an arm wrestler, getting ready to win at arm wrestling, talking about being strong as an arm wrestler, this is investment. This is where I spend my time. For my whole career, okay, from the time I was like 20 years old, even earlier, when I got into sport, every time, you know, I train for something, I'm training up, I'm working these things, win or lose, back to the drawing board. Never, throughout my entire career, have I ever been like, yeah, rise, cup, roll, that's bullshit, okay? It's something else. No, it's always that. It always comes back to those things. Which one is the most important? Sometimes switches around a bit depending on your opponent, depending on the style, depending on the rules of the event that you're gonna enter next. Now, a big thing about arm wrestling is how does it fit in your life? And this is a very important thing to figure out. Okay, how does it fit in your life, and how do you most effectively put it into your life so that it's gonna work properly for you? So the time that you have is very, very valuable. How do you spend it? We're gonna get back to be strong, okay? I'm gonna spend a lot of time on it because that's probably the most important thing to get right. Don't fight a losing battle, okay? Don't fight a losing battle is you're not always gonna be the strongest. You're not. That's just the reality of it. Doesn't matter who you are unless you're Levon. Even him, he's gonna eventually run into problems. You're not always gonna be the stronger one. Doesn't mean you're gonna win. It does not. You still have to arm wrestle properly. As soon as the other person's stronger than you, they should retreat in some way. They should give away one of those fundamentals and try and put their energy into one of those chains. I could talk to any arm wrestler, any world level guy or girl, and it doesn't matter if it's Jerry Caderet, Michael Todd, Prudnick, it won't matter. One of them, they're probably all gonna have like one main route at some point. Like most of the guys do a lot of different stuff, but when it comes down to it, they're gonna have one main route. And I would never argue with any of them saying, no, there's only one route, there's only one way to arm wrestle. But odds are one of those things is gonna be their route, whether it's rise, whether it's cup, whether it's roll. For example, Michael Todd, if he's kings moving, it's the pronation chain that is the root of everything. If it's Jerry, I'm gonna say it's his ability to keep his arm inside his shoulder. Anyways, okay. So don't fight a losing battle. You give something up in order to sneak in. Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Canadian
Former
blood.
Canadian. Another Canadian. You guys stole one of our great Canadians. Smart
I love
move,
my
smart
Canadian
move.
blood.
What's up,
Thank
Nancy?
you.
Good to see you.
I'm Canadian.
And the last one is the trickiest one of all to master. And this is some Jedi stuff, okay? When you understand Rule 3, that's when you probably can consider yourself a really smart arm wrestler, I think. Does anybody know what Rule 3 is? Oh my God, right? And that's so hard to master. Don't take what's being given to you. It's so hard. It's so hard. And that is a way to overcome someone's defense. Like when you're arm wrestling and you're doing the fundamentals of arm wrestling and you're strong, and somebody shoots into a defensive hook or throws out into a king's move, you want to take all that free stuff that they give you. But it's always a trap, guys. It's always a trap. When you talk about high-level arm wrestling, they're all traps. So you have to learn how to anticipate that and go exactly the exact opposite direction. So we'll get into that, okay? So for today, we're gonna talk about rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, a ton, all right? But I'm also not gonna, we're here to rip, okay? We're here to pull, we're here to be safe, okay? I wanna arm wrestle every single person in the room before we go, starting with Tom Nelson. So we're gonna hit the tables in just a couple minutes, okay? At any point, guys, if you have questions, after every little pulling period, I'll get up and I'll talk again. But if there's anything, okay, I want you to hit me kind of at the beginning. And feel free to ask questions anytime throughout. We'll beat this thing up all day. Take care of each other, guys, all right? This is not competition unless you want it to be. And if you want it to be, that's totally cool. But overriding, okay, take care of each other. Good position. Most of the time, spend it around 80%. Okay, I know it's hard to do, guys. I know we get excited, okay? Everybody wants a gun, and that's totally cool. Just know that there's some young guys here who don't know, okay? If you're a senior guy or if you're a young guy, okay, if you're new, okay, just know that some people don't know what they can and can't do. And if you're the senior guy, let your arm down if a guy's in bad position and he's forcing it, okay? If a guy is forcing it and you know it's bad, don't beat him up. Let him go and explain to him what he's doing wrong. Tom Nelson, get up here. Get up here, Tom! Hey, everybody, let's play around, okay? I wanted to
Play
pull Tom
around.
right off the bat.
Shit.
Hey, you want to pull Tom?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I thought you did.
Yes, I'm here too. I'm always ready.
Hey.
Come on.
Yeah, buddy!
Probably fatter than you.
Don't fucking hit me. Oh, it's
Where's
been
Bill at?
forever. Hey, when I came up for Game of Arms, Tom and I were on the same team. He would beat the piss out of me. He'd beat the piss out of me. So today's probably gonna be no different. So that's a great way to start, right?
You gonna ref this, Bill?
Oh, we're gonna get a
Bill.
What are we doing? 2 out of 3?
70.
7.
2 out of 70. I gotta get 2.
Whoa!
What's that shit? There's a 4? That ain't gonna help nothing over
Do
here.
this match. You sure you don't want to just go right to the strap?
He gripped up and left. Let's see. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go. Is that what you're gonna do?
Settle this fucking guy.
Oh, look at this
We
guy.
should just go. We could do this all day. We're going to
We'll
strap.
give you guys 30 seconds.
You know we're
Ref
going
grip.
strap.
Okay, you guys want a set grip? Set grip or
Second,
ref
second,
grip?
second.
Thumbs down. No moving. Don't cover the knuckle. Close your hands.
Close the hands, Tom! Close the hands!
1-5.
Close the hands! These guys said close the hands like half an hour ago.
Give
He
me another.
said
I won.
close the hands like half an hour ago.
You're not in
Look,
control here. It's
do
America.
you
fucker.
want to just go this way?
Back a little bit.
You gotta close my hand first. His little wiggly fingers suck.
Thumbs
Pull
down.
me down like that, Bill.
What's that?
Don't pull me down like that.
Back the elbow.
We've been through this before, Bill.
You think?
We've been through this before.
Close your hands.
Look at this. Look at. Yeah, come on.
That's fine. That's still
Let's
equal.
just,
You guys
let's
girl.
just go on the strap, and I'll be able to.
Is that what, is that, does he need
It's
the
just
strap
so
or
much-
than me?
Of course, I need the
All
strap.
right, I get the buckle on your side.
Fine, it's fine. Yeah.
That's your,
I
that's
don't
your
care.
trick.
Doesn't matter to me. Pigeon spiraling down on the ground. Right. Spiraling.
Hang on, moment of silence for Kenny.
Moment of silence.
Amen. of the greatest.
You open?
Get him, Tom.
Open. Thumbs down.
Yes, Thomas!
No moving. Close the hands. Ready?
Yeah!
God, that's incredible, man. That's crazy. That's so much power.
We're doing this again?
No, I lost.
Is that the second? Let's go left.
Yeah.
Left is way different.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite.
Dude, 3 years.
It's gonna look the same.
No, it won't. Three years.
That's crazy
It's
strong.
gotten better, right?
Fuck Levon.
Strap or no?
He beats that. We gotta ban him right now.
Okay, grip.
Until he gets bigger legs, he's not allowed in the sport.
You guys grip.
Yeah, we'll probably be good here.
Your strap bullshit too.
Yeah, that'll probably be fine.
Good.
Okay, turn them around.
Dude, your arm's like a fucking
Right here's the
leg.
center, guys. Right here's the center.
Exactly.
The weirdest thing arm wrestling did, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. It's not that. It's that how long it is, and then how he allows you to get here, and then you feel this. It's a baffling.
Rising.
Baffling
It's all
feel.
about the top, guys.
It's what
all
he
about the
says.
top.
Like, okay, so we're sitting here doing this.
He's gonna beat me now. This is him
Oh,
softening me
right
up.
now.
Oh, I feel so good about myself.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
relax.
it's interesting to arm wrestle you because of what you say you actually do, and I pick up real fast on what they're doing.
My life is so simple, Tom. It's a simple.
You earned it,
Right
sir.
here. Here's the center.
We know that, Bill.
Okay, turn for me then.
Where's your shirt?
Turn for me. Come on.
Good.
Roll out. Roll
I feel
out.
good there. You fucking got your grip. I feel
Allow
good too,
it.
though. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we need to come
Just say go.
It
Fuck
doesn't
him.
matter.
back. Don't matter.
He's foreigner, man. Fuck him.
Ready? Go!
You got an elbow foul when mine was this high. I seen it.
I felt good there. I felt good.
You guys want the strap or no?
Yeah, I have to. Shit doesn't work without it.
All right, elbow down.
You got to admit in that WAL though, right in front of all Kenny's people, he beat you. Oh, yes, left hand. Hang on. No, it was right-handed.
Okay, yeah.
It was right-handed. You
Elbow
got to be
down.
legit. You know you let go at the pad.
Don't.
Obviously.
Like you.
Newsflash, everybody. Of course.
He beat you.
Well,
Like okay, the rest didn't call it, but you as a man, you know that he won that one.
Open.
Kenny is an incredible. I fucking love Kenny Hughes.
Amen. He's the best, dude.
Rule systems are here to be abused.
It's a Canadian way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Close.
You're incredible, man.
I don't
Keep it
think.
up. Keep up what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Good.
Wrist back here. Ready? Go!
Yeah.
That's power right there. It stops. Like I swear that stopped it, but it was an inch above it. You know what I mean? Like, 2 inches. Dude, the pad was like, I got it, and then it didn't touch it. It's incredible. Keep it up. What's crazy about you is that you have endurance.
It'll be tested today. It'll be tested.
Center.
Oh yeah, it's the armbender style. You're fucked.
God, good that you can't see it.
I'm good. I'm good anytime.
You got.
Anytime. You just call go on.
Thank you.
good.
I like it. Ready? Go!
Yeah.
That's so much power. That's it. That's a wrap, fellas. That's when you know you're like, all right, back to dirt bike riding.
Okay, let's have fun for a bit. We'll pull for like 15, 20 minutes, okay? Everybody
It's an
get
honor. It's an honor.
I
Thank
love
sir.
you, Tom. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll take a break and we'll talk shit again. Okay. Everyone else
That's right.
Yeah.
Hope that's gonna help
Don't bend back too much.
Incredible. And all he's doing is rotating his hand up slightly. Back of the pad
So where is he at on this? Yeah, it's real good. You got to remember to climb higher. Climb higher more. That's it. Higher again. Higher again. Higher again. Higher. Higher. Gotta go higher. No, you do. It's there. Get that knuckle up. Get that knuckle up. Over. Never. Real good. Real good.
Devin, try to top pull that. Center the table, take his wrist, Devin.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Take it. Take it. Center. No, you're not the center. I see you pop that wrist open. I know it's there. Do it.
I hate this huge strap though.
I love it. Feels more
This
comfortable.
has seen 9 wars, fool. That ain't a belt, dude. That took full flies.
Very slow.
And then I realized what I needed to strap my hands. Yeah, it's very powerful. It's crazy to find yeah, I've been doing
Climb over it. Climb over it.
my goal is
Stay close to it. Stay close. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
one step at a time.
That's very good. Very good. Yeah. You want strap? No, let's start. Okay.
You need a strap with him. Yeah, that's it.
I'm good. I'm good. Nice. 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 That's good. Yeah. Hey Tom, he beats you, doesn't he?
Who? No. In practice, that fool's been stuffed me for 20 years, dude.
20 years
Hey,
ago.
he's why I had endurance in my life. Yeah, you can't handle the Owens. Yeah.
Brutal wrist.
Yeah. Nick, I was hard jumping that. I was glad he was trying to talk for it. Up, Devin Neville fell. I was sure to leave your gap. Up, that was a 5-inch pad like me. That shit stopped. This.
Wrist, man.
No give. It's called Armwrestler. Yeah, yeah.
Man, the rest is crazy. I'm trying to. You're great.
It's inevitable. Well, why not do high hook? Sure. Dude, I won't hold on. It's something. I will, but the thing is, okay, so I'll hold on to it. Okay, so I'll show you what that feels like. It's way better. It's completely artificial. It would never. It's just an imaginary land. You hold on. If you lead with your hand, you lead with your hand. See, right now I can feel it.
If we're both top rolling on
Right.
both.
It's whoever gets it first. So that's why it's this whole like ceiling negotiation goes back and forth. Whoever's got the higher spot. That's the way. And that's why it's so much.
Well, with your forearm, it shouldn't be like an issue because you're always going to have the top.
So what? It's not about the length, but the angle. Right? Like if I come up here, or back and forth.
Coming out here.
It's always going to go that way. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Well, that's the thing. It's not that I want it. It's that the game demands it. So there's no, like, as soon as a person understands that, why would you ever fucking do that? When the nose bite is there and the deal is pretty much sealed, and you have the option to bite and release, but you gotta maintain the option to climb. Very different arm wrestlers. Yep.
I don't like hanging on to that.
Nice job. Nice job. Nice.
They're not going to let us watch him do that against the hooker. He's not going to
Good job.
Anybody pin Devon yet? Come on. Who's the strongest guy you practice with, Devon? In your life?
In practice?
Yes.
That's it left. Krutnik is a sandbagging, slimy, tricky dude. He is one sandbagging trickster, that guy.
He's an actor.
He is, yeah.
True.
Don't trust him even for a second. I don't know, there's been so many. I mean, right now at the Ottawa High Hookers, my number one training partner is Pork Chop. Oh yeah, he's strong. That's just in our club. Yeah.
Kick his ass.
Nice. You got his wrist. Finish him. That's it. It's like Christmas.
Tom,
Christmas one.
now.
Oh, is he tired? You ready? You tired yet?
I am getting up there.
Well, let me know when
You
you're
want
ready.
one more before? I was just about to close it off, but if you want one
Oh, I'm
more.
down, dude. I can do this to anybody.
This is water with vitamin C.
Anybody else notice he drank that like it was a
Let
cup?
me taste it.
It was a gallon jug.
Let's take a taste of it.
You probably
But
asked
every
for one.
fucking feel that, dude.
Make some noise out.
Guys. Get him, Tom. Wow, you're get him, Tom. Train the old man. Good. Motherfucker.
There you go, buddy. Really did it. Showed us all.
Yeah.
You are the only one making it work. I see that. You are making it work.
What the fuck, Mac Telly in the house, man?
He's the commentator.
So much fun.
Rule number 2. Or number 1.
Don't fight a losing battle. He did, and he won.
This one's different. One gets broke down.
Well, no, this is the Milton. This is the arm John Milton said we can only weigh people in cars. Get this, John Milton, left hand is for to weigh people, wave at people when you're driving.
But it's still relatively fresh. You get me probably in the next round. I think I'm still gonna get you.
That's what's up.
We'll see.
What's this loose
You
strap?
tight, man. You tight.
That's
It's up to you.
Who's he with?
Oh, it's still holding up. It's still holding up.
No.
It's still holding up.
There's soft in there.
Still holding up.
You're a fucking beast. It feels like there's a plane on me right there, motherfucker. Good job.
Devin, are you or are you not small improvement?
You gotta win. But he's gonna win probably.
Or against
He's a sandbagging snaky dude. I think he's gonna win. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, guys, let's take a little. Yeah, sure. For you, Tom. I don't say no. Yeah, good. Yeah. That's fine.